Okay, hi, grade nines. So we're talking about giving you a hint for your hand in homework. This is week 5, and I've asked you to hand in your work for question 10B. Okay, so maybe you have a question or two, or you're not sure where to start. Most of the time, most grade nines, in my experience, sometimes they just have trouble. Like, okay, where do I begin? It seems like I got lots to do here. All right, so for 10B, I would do a rewrite. Okay, and again. This isn't a major operation. All you're saying is, I'm choosing to look at the way this is written. I'm choosing to look at it differently. Okay? So 1/2 of x plus 1 can be easily rewritten and legally. In other words, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as if I were to just take this one, put it over here. It's in the numerator. This is a numerator. This is a numerator. This is the same as if it were written over an invisible one denominator. Okay? All right, and so what would 2 times, this whole relationship is multiplying, right? You've got a half times this binomial of x plus 1. What's 2 times 1 here? Well, it's all over 2. That's all I'm saying. That's what you're going to do. You're just going to rewrite that. You're going to extend the fraction line to make it super long and make the 2 underneath everything. Not just underneath the 1, but underneath everything. So similarly, over here on the right side, okay, so I'm talking here. So what was 1/3, and I mention this grade nines because you're tempted to distribute the 1/3. I wouldn't do that because you're just creating more fractions. Whereas if you choose to do a little rewrite here, there's going to be some wonderful magical cross multiplying action happening. Okay, so again, I'm just choosing to reinterpret the way the question is written. So all told, okay, so all told, all right, so what does this look like? Okay, what does this look like? All right. In other words, what's the new version of this question? What does this look like? Okay. So if this is the left side, now and by the way, I don't really need to write an invisible one here, but I'll keep it in there just so you can see something with the cross multiplying. So I've got 1 over, sorry, my brackets are a little big there. 1 over x plus 1, all over 2. So there's your left side. And then your new right side is 1, or 1 multiplied to x minus 1, all over 3. And there's your right side. So here's what I like. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that you can just simply bounce this 3 through cross multiplying and go, what's 3 times 1? And then, of course, when you cross multiply, you got to commit to doing the full cross multiplying, okay? Which means this 2 is going to bounce off this 1, all right? So then you have 2 times 1. So the result is 3 times 1 is 3. So on the left, you're going to have 3x plus 1. And on the right, you're going to have 2x minus 1. And then you're going to double distribute, right? Okay, that is more than enough hint to get you started. Okay, no, I'm not going to finish it. I know 3 of you watching it are like, can't you just, no, I'm not going to give you the answer. All right, take care. I'll do one more for the homework hand in another little hint video. Take care, grade nines.